What is going on, y'all? Welcome to your morning inspiration video for the day. My name is Seth. My pronouns are he and they. Welcome to the morning inspiration video. If you are keeping track, it is day number 22, day 22 of your morning inspiration video. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you are making it the most fantastic day ever. And if you're finding you're needing a little bit of a boost this morning, if you're kind of dragging your feet, or, you just want, just a little bit of some motivation or inspiration, I hope this video helps to serve to do that for you today. Help you feel just a little bit better. All right. Um, so I've been talking the past few days about a community of practice and everything that I belong to, and we have our morning group Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I've been kind of helping to co-present our program, and we've been kind of doing a turn back time by share if I could turn back time a turn back time thing, by share, in which we've been looking at a lot of our programming from last May and kind of looking at it now and presenting it now, um, and everything, and kind of looking at what has changed, and what has stayed the same inside of our community. And the one thing that I wanted to kind of highlight a few things today. Number one, I wanted to kind of highlight that a lot of these programs, the slides and and these programs were created by the very special person kind of in my life who I consider a mentor, I consider a friend, and I consider a mother. And when I say mother, I say mother of the house. Um, and their name is Angus. And Angus has been an amazing mentor and force and mother in my life. Truly, and the programming, the slides, all of this are created by them, and it's incredible because the program is and everything is set up in a way that helps to kind of help others that may be going through things, to serve, and but also to it's a way of kind of having discussions, having discussions about this material, because again, we all come from kind of our own personal experience. We've all had our own personal, individualized experience and everything. And the programs and everything that Angus has, and the slides that they add into these amazing presentations, they come from Angus's point of view. And I think one of the most amazing things is we as individuals can take what we need and everything from those from the programs and from discussion, and we find things out about ourselves. And the thing is, inside of all these groups, we are peers. Again, we there's no hierarchy at all. Angus may develop a lot of the programming, but there's no hierarchy, at all. So at all, and that's something that I really wanted to highlight. And um a lot of kind of my day yesterday was kind of about, Angus had given me, just a few things to do and to kind of reflect on a lot of my experiences, and I found myself doing again a lot of this in real time, you know because for me, there are just a lot of days inside of the summer months that are kind of difficult for me, when I think back, inside of my trauma and everything. And being able to kind of go through my day and do a lot of reflection on things that I'm doing for myself, things that I've learned through Angus, things that I've learned from the programs, was just monumental. It truly was. um so I really just wanted to highlight that, today, because it's like, what I've been just doing is just telling, about the programs. And in a case, I still definitely really want to do that, especially today, as I'm going to highlight it. Um, but I think that this again all comes from the power of having chosen family and being able to kind of be around individuals and people that support you on a daily basis. And for me, Angus is an individual that does that as my mentor, as a friend, as a mother of the house, okay, as well. Um, so again, I just really wanted to highlight that, and again, it's not just myself and Angus. There's also another individual we have. His name is Will, and Will is, I cannot say enough about Will. I could probably, talk, and y'all would probably just be bored. Um, but just speaking of somebody who's again like a mentor to me and like a brother as well. So and just a huge support as well. So today's kind of programming and everything in today's group that Angus had created and everything last year, and we are showcasing it, today. It was kind of the topic of the goal and everything. The group was called Achieving Well-being, and the topic for today was emotional energy and embracing multiple truths for self-care. Um, so we're also going to be kind of listening to music. I talk a lot about music inside of my morning videos and everything, morning inspirational videos, and I use music as one heck of a powerful coping tool. For me, we're going to be listening to a song about Crazy by Gnarls Barkley, and then Me Too by Megan Trainor, both incredible songs. Okay, just amazing songs and everything. So so as I was saying, we're going to be talking about like emotional energy, and embracing multiple truths for self-care today. But I think one of the other, like the big things we're going to be looking at today are the emotional energy centers of the body. And I was talking yesterday about kind of how I feel that there's this kind of mind and body connection and everything. So like an example here is like when I'm feeling, kind of bad, in my body, or when something hurts, or when, something's not just not feeling awesome, pretty much. I kind of think, what may be going on, maybe in my mind. Like, am I feeling maybe like sad or depressed or anxious or whatever it is? Likewise, if there's something kind of, going on in my mind, I have a headache, or I'm not feeling right emotionally, it could have something to do with my physical body and everything. So I'm finding there's a huge connection between those. And so, but the other amazing thing is there are actually emotional energy centers inside of the body to really look at. So that's one of the things that we're really gonna look at today inside of the group. Um, so which I'm looking forward to. Angus had presented this last year, and again, as I said, we're kind of bringing this forward this year, to kind of see where we are today and to see how it kind of touches us and see how we react to it, today, a year on. One of the quotes inside of the group today that we're going to be looking at that I absolutely really love is "Shame dies when stories are told in safe places," by Anne Voskamp. And it's amazing because I think, this kind of alludes back to the fact that we all have a story. It's like, I know that I have, my own story, my wellness, my recovery, all of that. And I know, at least for me, I've sometimes had a little bit of shame around my stories. Like, I don't want to, tell it, around certain people because I'm afraid of their reaction. I'm afraid of, what people say, what they'll do, how they'll treat me as well. But I think what this quote is talking about is all of that shame kind of goes away if you tell your story in a safe place and you tell it honestly. Because again, we all have this kind of individualized experience and everything, and our experiences are different for all of us. So I just really want to highlight that we're going to be talking, about that in group, but then also kind of this concept of self-care looking very different for everybody, and it's individualized for everyone, as I said. So my self-care what the things that I do for my own self-care can be different from what somebody else does for their own self-care. And I think it's important because inside of our groups, again, we're peers, not pros. And one of the things I find the most helpful about being inside of these groups is we have the ability to kind of learn from each other and to see what others' experiences are and what someone else's experience is by using some type of coping skill or thing for self-care and everything. So it's important to kind of embrace the fact that everyone kind of has their own self-care. That was something that I had to really embrace. And everyone's self-care for them is true. There are different ways and different paths when it comes to self-care. Kind of like with personal medicine, which is something that I'm studying to be right now, a certified personal medicine coach. Everyone's experience is different and it's individualized for all of us. So again, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. If you'd like to come and join our community of practice today, that would be awesome. Again, it's at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today. If you'd like to come join us today, again, it's all free. All of our groups are free. You can let me know in the comments. You can get with me. Like I believe I have this on Facebook as well. Get with me in the comments here. Get with me in the comments on YouTube. All of that. Or if you pretty much just want more information about kind of what we do and everything as well. So I definitely kind of urge you to do that. Okay. So that is your morning inspiración, your morning inspiration video for today. I will say, don't quit before the miracle happens. Keep finding ways to keep moving forward because you are worth it and you are awesome. Do you know how awesome you are? I'm just going to say, you're awesome. Okay. You are amazing. You are awesome. Keep striving to move forward. Okay. Also, I will say, stay positive, stay motivated, and stay focused on your big, humongous, huge dreams and goals. All right. Have an absolutely amazing day. Make it an absolutely amazing day. And I will talk to you in the next morning inspiration video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.